What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Stardust here. Welcome back to another video here on the YouTube channel, and today we've got another commentary video for all of you, and we are talking about Marvel's Avengers going free to play. So, Marvel's Avengers for the most part is a relatively cheap game nowadays, right? There's either always sales for the game going around, or you're able to buy it for cheap regardless. It's done free weekends in the past, which I've been involved in, thanks to Streamer Weekends, which was really cool. And even on release, there were special offers dedicated to you receiving free copies of the game. We've even seen Avengers appear on Xbox Game Pass, which I imagine boosted player numbers somewhat. During the free weekend for Avengers, there was a significant boost in player numbers on PC. Nothing exactly to brag about, but still the boost the game needed in the right direction. If Marvel's Avengers was to go free to play, I imagine they'd need to be open and honest about their approach, but they would 100% need to change their business model to have everything related to the Avengers Initiative be something you have to pay for. Allow me to explain. The main campaign, operations and more should be its own separate entity that's similar to the main game you pay for to get into, and then have access to the story and maybe some skins for the Avengers Initiative mode to make that a bit more spicier. The Avengers Initiative would act as the free-to-play mode that's entirely separate from the campaigns, and a place where the team at Crystal Dynamics can have fun, allow story to not be a centre point, and throw fan service at the wall with events, bosses and modes centered around the Marvel flavour of the month, whether that be comic related or MCU themed. I know people enjoy the story with Avengers, and you'd still have that with the paid part of the game, but the Avengers Initiative can be where people can go and invest in a type of game they've always wanted on consoles. The reason Marvel's Future Revolution at first was so appetizing and people wanted it on systems was because it didn't hold back in giving players exactly what they wanted out of a Marvel experience, and I believe Avengers under this model could do something very similar. Stick with hero events to bring new heroes to the game that collide with specific Marvel related properties, flashier and cooler outfits to entice players in the free to play model to spend their money, and allow for more boss fights. I don't believe people would be fussed, having Bullseye as a punching bag, so long as he was actually there. Most of the time, a lot of people just want the chance to live out a fantasy. I believe separating the story you're trying to craft and the multiplayer would be your best bet going forward, and would hopefully become an absolute cash cow which you can use into the game to improve its resources and make it even bigger over time. Obviously, this is all coming from a place where Marvel's Avengers is living full and the Embracer deal goes successfully, but I do believe that if it does, Embracer, Marvel and the team at Crystal Dynamics need to have a little conversation with themselves and think that maybe it is time to change it up, and maybe it's time they go for that approach. But in order to do that, they would have to bring on more people on the team, which is obviously an investment, and it is up to them to decide if that investment is worth it. Thank you guys for watching this video today. Let me know if you agree with the ideas that I have said in this video, or just tell me in the comments how wrong I am, because, YouTube is glorious in that way. Like the video, subscribe, share this video around, and I will see you guys later. Peace.